evening, AstroWX app users. Thank you for joining me. We've got a very interesting week of weather on tap for us. So I'm going to cover tomorrow through sometime next weekend, where we've got a lot of precipitation that is expected to move through the area. Upwards of 5 inches for most locations around western North Carolina, even more down towards southwest North Carolina, like Franklin. And so let's go ahead and get on to models. We've got actually, we'll show you the radar first. I've got this system here that I'm watching. It'll be moving through and bringing some slight rain showers early tomorrow morning. And those will be periodic throughout the day, getting heavier as we progress. Show you the most recent NAM 3KM. Here you can see timestamp here, just scattered, probably not even really affecting most locations before noon. But getting heavier as and more frequent as the afternoon progresses, and then as we move into the evening. Some heavier showers will move into Monday morning, and those look to be out of the area on as we move into Monday morning, around 8 or 9, and relatively clear day into Monday afternoon. So a interesting forecast though moving into Tuesday, and this model right here doesn't go out that far, but I will be watching it closely because it will get into range. And this model right here, the NAM 3KM, is what I will rely on. Well, let's look at the GFS model, and we'll show you this next system for Tuesday into Wednesday, where temperatures are very borderline for the possibility of snowfall. You can see as heavier precipitation moves in right here. Some locations switch over to a heavy snow. We'll look at a forecast sounding here in just a second. But I'm going to show you how close these models think this is going to be, and then I'll show you what they're actually showing accumulation wise, which is something that I try not to harp on too much, but is something that needs to be taken into consideration when we're talking about 84 hours out. So here's how this model runs out. Really doesn't show too much snowfall, but if you look at the column of air, and if you also look at let's show you the accumulation maps here, showing a really sharp cutoff between downtown and the airport, like a 6-inch snowfall gradient here. So I caution you with that, showing you that. It shows a lot in Henderson County, and but this is just one model run. We have seen some increase with this in the ensemble forecast with this, which is a variation of about 24 separate runs of this with different initial conditions changed. Continue to increase the chance for snowfall around western North Carolina. So I'm thinking that many locations will switch over. Those locations farthest, farther south and west from Asheville, like Franklin, Silva, you guys will struggle. This will be a cold air damming event. You can see this high pressure here that is being modeled. Let's see, it's up here to the north. It's actually continuing to come in stronger and stronger from run to run. And that's what will provide that cold air down the spine of the Appalachians. And we've seen some surface temperatures. The European model actually, the 850 millibar temperatures from the 2 a.m. run to the 2 p.m. run changed 7 degrees, or 7 degrees cooler. And so it's really interesting to me that the models are changing this much, this close in. They typically begin to refine their forecast and get pretty close and don't have these large swings in temperature. But that just shows me that there's an extreme volatility in the atmosphere with this system. And so, like I said, I'm concerned with the idea of heavy snow, but also concerned with the potential for flooding and the like moving into the weekend. So we'll have multiple systems move in. This jet stream really cranks up. 850 millibar jet stream from the southwest really cranks up. And some locations here around southwest North Carolina could see 10 plus inches of rain between now and this time moving into Sunday of next week. In the next 8 days, we could be really, really soggy throughout the entire southeast, but really here in northeast Georgia, Mississippi, South Tennessee, Southern Tennessee, even into western North Carolina. A strong jet stream, and I'll play it out for you here. You can see how that just continually, you can just see western North Carolina never really gets a break from this rain. And let's pull up these precip model for you and kind of show you how much precipitation that's showing through Sunday. Look at these. Well, it's continually been like this. 10 inches of rain at Andrews Murphy, 6 at Franklin. That much rain's going to cause some problems, and going to cause mudslides, isolated mudslides. Creeks are going to rise, rivers are going to rise, and they're probably going to come out of their banks again. It's just something that we've seen on a regular basis for the past several months. We've just been in these real wet patterns, and this 850 millibar jet will really enhance itself as it sets up over these southwest mountains and could wring out the moisture. We're really watching this, but like I said, I've got a difficult week of forecasting ahead of me. Tuesday into Wednesday is a tough call right now, and then we've got the flash flooding threat into next weekend that will it could become a national story. With this amount of rainfall, and some of the areas in Tennessee that could see a lot of rainfall have already seen a good bit of rainfall as well. So they didn't get we got a little bit of a break. They didn't get as much of a break. So like I said, a difficult forecast week, but stick with me. We'll do more live updates and make sure you guys are in the know as we progress, and stay here in the app. And we'll do another update tomorrow. Stick with me. Join me live on Facebook. I'm about to switch over and do a Facebook Live update. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for using the app. I really appreciate all your support, and look forward to forecasting this for you for this week. Thank you. Have a good day.